Hey there guys, we're back with the Barbarossa campaign, and this is the fifth one, Barbarossa's March. This one I actually, I looked at videos for it, and apparently it is actually pretty difficult for one of those sort of walkthrough missions. Now, I'm probably going to cut out a section in the middle where you can get rid of some of your immediate threats. So I'll probably just cut out this that section because it's going to be pretty long and tedious. So, you know, you don't need to see that part. But the rest should be okay, I think. I haven't actually tried it yet, but I've had a look at the map and it looks okay. But probably the most difficult of the, you know, just the sort of RPG-styled scenarios.
The Holy Roman Empire was complete, and for the moment, both Germany and Italy swore fealty to Barbarossa. Alas, the peace was not to endure. The Crusader states in Palestine were crumbling. A Saracen king named Saladin had evicted virtually every Crusader from their castle. The Pope called for a new crusade before the Holy Land became Saracen once again. Remarkably, Barbarossa agreed to undertake this new crusade for the Pope he had fought so hard against. King Philip of France and England's Richard the Lionhearted had already boarded ships bound for the Middle East. But Barbarossa's army was the largest by far, and there wasn't a fleet in Europe that could transport it. The emperor would have to march overland to Constantinople and through the land of the Turks to reach the rendezvous in Jerusalem. Constantinople was the capital of the Byzantine Empire and one of the most glorious cities on the globe. Barbarossa's army would be able to rest and resupply in Byzantium before it began the Great March.
Okay, so there's actually two ways to go about the scenario. There's two ways to get ships. One, you can attack Constantinople, or the second is you can go to Gallipoli. I'm going to be going to Gallipoli. You can go to Constantinople and you actually do get a fleet there, but I think that would actually be harder. So at least 10 troops must survive. I didn't actually know that. So you need to get at least 10 people to the Hospitaller camp, which is in the bottom of the map. Yeah, directly across from Constantinople there is a landing. There is another landing that we're going to take. I'm not entirely sure where that is right now, but we'll get there. Okay. Right. Yeah, monks are going to be pretty much your most important thing in this scenario.
Your Imperial Majesty, we must cross the Sea of Marmara to reach the Holy Land. Two places where we might commandeer ships. The weak port of Gallipoli or the heavily fortified city of Constantinople.
Sorry, I had the game on fast speed there for some reason. I think oops. Sorry about that. I clicked the Windows key by accident and went to my desktop pretty much. Alright, so yeah, I had it on fast speed for some reason. I don't really know why, but whatever. So I've got... yeah, my troops are set up like this. Now, the thing I want is my onagers. Are they on 7? Or I was going to put them on 7. Oh no. They were already 7, so I'm going to put these guys on 8. Alright, so there is a ship that you face almost immediately. There is some water here. Now, the only way you can attack Constantinople is by going at war with them, and then they'll come out and attack you, basically. So there is that, and then you've got to get I don't know, some troop to stand beside their wonder, which is kind of in their city a little bit. And that will actually get you, I'm sure there's a ship here. Yes. Alright, so I thought I could get him like that. Might be able to do it like this. If I can get the guy to stand still as I got this onager here.
Imperial Majesty, if we want to use the Byzantine Navy, we must invade Constantinople.
Oh dear, that should have him. Right. Okay, I lost one crossbowman, but that's fine. I could heal the rest of them up. So yeah, that is probably... well, you want to deal with that ship. That's the first one you're going to fight. So there is the Saracen Navy, there's also the Seljuks. Those two are your enemies, and pretty much the only enemies you're going to be facing on this map. But, you know, as long as you know, where they are. Right, so I put my scouts on 2, which is probably not that great an idea because they're not going to be that useful. But I'll try and keep them alive. I don't know why really, but I may as well, I guess. Alright, so Teutonic Knights get in here and monks get over here. You're actually going to get ambushed by a couple Mamluks. I could actually get my scout cavalry up for this. I'm not gonna. You can see some of the fleet that you steal from Constantinople in there. I'm not gonna attack Constantinople. It is one way you can do this scenario, but you know.
An abandoned house?
Okay.
No, a Saracen ambush.
I mean, they just come out of there. It's like, how does that even work? Alright, so we still got trebuchets. We will actually be using those trebuchets a bit. Not the most useful thing ever, but you know. Alright, so we should know that Mamluks are extremely good against paladins, so we're going to try and keep those guys away. And I'm going to bring these guys through. To be honest, we probably will need to kill some of these. Well, not kill some of these. Some of these paladins might need to die. It's for a good cause, though, so don't worry about that. Alright, so I'm trying to hit them with the siege onager there, basically. And we can try and chase them now. I'm probably going to lose my onagers, which isn't really that big a deal. Right. And that should be good, actually. Okay, yeah, that guy should be dead. Alright, so Mamluks are very, very annoying, so, you know, keep that in mind. So let's regroup a bit and get some healing on. And we lost a siege onager, but I'll take that. Because these guys are not that useful. I will need to keep this one alive, I believe. So we're going to stick him up in this corner for now. I don't think we actually do get attacked. How did you get round there? I don't think they'll actually come out and attack you at all during this scenario. It's really you've got to make all the moves. So we'll start scouting out with these trebuchets. But yes, I need the siege onager to take down forests later. I believe you can get some extra ones, but that'll kind of make the scenario longer than I want it to be. Right, so we can see that there is a camel over there, so we are getting all our troops over here. I believe there is a Saracen castle up this way, which we're probably want to take out. You can go more south, but then you're in risk of getting hit by a bunch of ships, which isn't very good. So we're going to have to deal with more Mamluks, unfortunately. That's just how it's going to be. I'm going to keep this guy up here, so he definitely doesn't go down. And I'll kind of just scout out here what's going on. Now, I definitely think that they have their castle over here. Alright, so that's what it looks like. Alright, so let's get our scouts out of there, and everyone else can go. Come on, scouts. Get out. You can go up here. So yes, this one is going to be probably the longest, just because you have to manage so many goddamn troops at the same time as well, which is very annoying. Alright, so they are attacking some of the other guys there. Okay. This might not actually be that bad. Alright, that camel's up there, and there is another Mamluk that's not really that interested. Alright, I almost got it. Right, these guys should be able to kill it. Right, okay. Right, so they got a siege onager. I'm gonna get a paladin out to deal with this. Or paladins, I should say. Looks like they have a keep as well. Oh, great, they have more than one. Come on, what is this shit? Alright, so they also have another Mamluk there, which I'm not really that happy about. So I may lose some of these paladins. In fact, I might lose quite a lot of them, honestly. Okay, so these two are gonna start running, and you're gonna start running. Because I can deal with... Oh, I'm gonna lose another paladin, alright. And you can start hitting up that guy. Okay! Alright, let's get our group together again. You can come over here and deal with this castle. Now, you do have every upgrade, basically, so that is kind of handy. But, yeah, that should actually be the the entirety of the Saracen ground forces, surprisingly. I don't think they actually have anything else. My scout cavalry came back. Alright, so we're also probably going to want to take out this keep. Now, they do have some docks, but I don't believe they ever build anything from them, so, you know, whatever. Now, you could attack Constantinople round here, but they do have quite a lot of troops, and they have onagers of their own, which will probably annoy you a lot, so I'm not going to bother. You'll also need to take out some bombard towers, and go into their city, and then go station some troops near their wonder, and then they'll go and call it quits then. Okay. I never noticed that guy. Right, I can just get pikemen out. Should be able to deal with them. We're going to keep scouting out with our trebuchets. There might be a few more Mamluks. I don't really need to kill this guy. Whatever. Leave him. Actually, wait. When I get a fleet, they might come attack me. So, you know what? We are just going to kill this guy because he's on his own right now. And because heavy camels aren't that great against pikemen. So, yeah, deal with him. Keep moving our trebuchets over. And pretty much move everyone over. So, after this is probably going to be the boring part. So, before we get into Gallipoli, the next part I'm probably going to cut out, like I said. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get these 3 monks. I still have 3 monks, right? Yep. You really want to keep those monks alive. And I'm going to convert boats on the shoreline before I get into Gallipoli, because you can kill a good amount of the Saracen Navy that way, because they'll come and attack you. But if they attack one of the monks, you just get the other 2 to heal him, and then he converts the boat, and they have heresy, I believe, so they will actually just immediately destroy them. So that actually makes the scenario a lot easier if you do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the monks. I'll show you the first boat I take out. I'm not going to go into Gallipoli yet because it might trigger the Saracen Navy coming to attack me. So I'm just going to have these 3 go down on the shore. And yeah, it's really bad if you lose these guys, but thankfully they have good range and everything because they are Teutonic guys. So we're going to see that this fire ship, and I'm going to try and convert that other thing if I can. Right, so I managed to get the demo ship, but I got the apparently they have no conversion bonuses. So what we're probably going to do is just walk up this coastline and such until I can pretty much convert as many of these guys as we can, or I can hope to do. So this is the part I'm going to cut out. I'm going to do this for a while, so I'll see you guys back when I'm done. Oh man, we could get a galleon here. Alright, so this is how you do this part, is you heal him and you basically have one guy doing the converting, and you'll easily be able to take out the galleons that way, which is pretty nice. Also, something you should know is that oh god, converter, Jesus. Okay, that was a bit close. So yeah, be careful. But I'll be back when I'm done with this. Hey guys, I'm back. So basically I have been converting stuff for a while. I did put on fast speed there, so let's take it down to 1.5. Alright, so I did convert quite a few ships, but there is quite a lot still about, I think. So but I don't think they are coming over here. Maybe if I get into Gallipoli I can get some from the actual town there. Like there's a bit down here you can kind of sit your monks on and convert some stuff.
Welcome to Gallipoli, Your Royal Highness. Of course you may use our transports, my Lord Emperor, but I fear Saracen warships rule the Aegean. You may lose many men.
Alright, so I'm gonna sit these monks right on this sort of corner here. The next part we're gonna have to transport our ships across the sea. Now, since we have converted a few of the ships, there is a bombard tower there. I think there's another bombard tower over there. So yeah, there might be some ships. Right, so there is a way to kind of glitch out the AI here, because Gallipoli serve no further purpose in this scenario. So what you can do is you can actually set them to neutral, and then they'll do this really weird thing where they like shamble towards you. but for some reason they are they are slowed down a lot, and you can see sometimes they can't even get by. I don't know exactly why that is, but every so often just take your pikemen away and you can convert these pikemen here. Not that it's really going to give you that much of an advantage, but you may as well. Gonna get this pikeman. So yeah, you're gonna get like 9 pikemen, which is better than nothing, admittedly, but that's all you're pretty much gonna get. And then after this, I'll show you guys how to get some extra, I believe it's elite throwing axemen, which are quite useful actually for taking out some of these ships. Now, since there is a ship over here, or a couple ships, we're gonna try and convert them. Alright, we're gonna try for the cannon galleon. Oh snap. Oh, jeez, that could have been a disaster, by the way, if that hit. But luckily, they are very slow, so as long as you move out of the way, you'll be fine. Alright, so I definitely need to take out some of these ships. Alright, so let's start taking out some of these ships here if we can. Try and take out this heavy demo ship since that's the last one here. But yes, the Navy is very annoying on this scenario, the Saracen Navy. They'll pretty much annoy you this entire time. Alright, so let's convert this guy, and then we got 3 more. Not that these pikemen are really going to do too much for you, but you want as many troops as you can, because coming up after this is, I don't know, I wouldn't say the most difficult part of the scenario, because the if you attack early with the Navy, if you attack and get destroyed by the Navy, that can be quite difficult. But if you know to convert some of these ships, killing them off, then this scenario isn't that bad. So I'm going to leave 1 monk down there. But yeah, I'm going to not show you, I'll show you me crossing the ocean once, but the thing is, these transports only have 5 space. I'm sure I played this scenario before, and they had 20 room on them, but for some reason they only have 5 here. I don't know why that is, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it in this occasion, but you know, it's not that big a deal. And after this, we can go and turn Gallipoli back to ally. Not that you really need to, but I may as well, since I've got all the troops. Alright, so get the other monks down here. Right, so what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna get a bunch of we're gonna get paladins, but I don't want to get like all these paladins, right? So I need to move everyone over a bit and kind of get these ships out of the way. Right, so Teutonic Knights and paladins are probably the ones I want to land, just because they're probably the best units I have, which isn't that great, but you know, you make do with what you got, I guess. So I'm gonna go with this. I think I'll be able to get one more guy. Alright, so we got 4 in here, 5, 5, 5. Right, so 1 more paladin in here. And yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna try and keep an eye on the ships there. Hopefully nothing really bothers me. So there is a bombard tower to the right here, so make sure that you don't go and annoy them. Alright, so I'm gonna show you where to get these throwing. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Huh, I thought that hit me, but apparently not. Thought it would hit the fish trap there. Alright, yeah, sorry, I kinda expected that, but it is a bit closer than I thought. Right, so if you go down here, there is some guys that will join your side. There may be a few ships around here, so watch out. This would be a pain if the enemy are attacking you with their galleons, by the way. And there we see one. I think it's here.
How long has it been since we've been shipwrecked on this island? Mine axe craves a Saracen neck.
Alright, so if you just leave these guys here, you can probably take out like a couple galleons or something, because these guys will just basically just go and take out ships here. So I'm gonna leave these guys they're going to be the last to go, basically. And I don't think I can actually get that right there. Oh, I'll wait for him to come back. Alright, so apparently they exploded on me, which is pretty nasty. So we're going to have these guys on stand ground here, so yeah, just leave them there.